Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Today I'm going to work on the over cab storage area. I need to close this in to hold storage in. So I'm going to frame out with some 1x4 here for doors. I'm thinking of possibly some sliding doors, or probably maybe just a piece of plywood that folds down or folds up. So first I'm going to do a little framework, get that started. And actually I'm planning it as I go. So I'm going to start with the frame, then decide what kind of doors I want to put on it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to work on that. And you may have noticed in the past video or two, I have a new fridge. I had the Winter 62 dual zone for a little bit of a while, and was testing it out. And I had some problems with it. I really like the fridge, the design, the two doors, one for the freezer, one for the fridge. That's the main reason why I got that one. And now I got the Dometic dual zone. And I'll do a little comparison of the two and post that when I have it done. So look forward to that. So let me get started on this frame and come along and watch. 1x4 was just a little too narrow for what I wanted to cover. So I used the biscuit joiner and glued a 1x to it. And now I'm going to put a few screws in it to hold together. I'm using the countersink drill so it doesn't split. Then I'm going to put some 2.5-inch screws in there. Right. Alright, so that'll cover the edge here, clean that up some. And also cover this joint here. This is also my nailing surface back here. I need to have the frame come up along this section here. Alright, so now I'm going to cut 1x4 to come up here and frame the rest out. Okay, I'm going to have another 1x3 up on the ceiling here, so I need to cut a 1x3, a 1x4 rather, to fit in between the two. So what I'm doing, I'm putting a piece of 1x2 here to make up that difference. Then I'm measuring up the ceiling. And I get 16.5. So I'll cut two pieces, 16.5. The other side's about the same. And that'll be my filler between the two 1x4s. Alright, so here is the frame, all cut and dry fitted. That's how it's going to look. I left this hanging over in a 1/2 inch here, just for effect, I guess. I had the wood, so that way if I ever cover this with the whiteboard or something else, it'll still be behind this and cover the edge. So that's where I stand. Now I'm going to screw and glue this together, let it sit and dry, and then start figuring out what to do about the doors. Alright, what I decided to do, I had this piece of 1/4-inch Lawn laying around from another project, and it's just big enough to make a couple of doors out of, so I'm going to make a couple of sliders. So what I did was I stacked 3 blades, I'll show you. I stacked 3 blades together on the table saw to give me a wider cut. Then I took a piece of scrap 1x2 and put 2 grooves down it for sliders. That gives me just enough this fits in here nice. Get in there like that. It slides pretty easy. So I'll have 2 doors in this track sliding back and forth. So that's how I'm going to work that. So what I'm going to do now is get a full length of 1x2 and groove both sides like that. Make the 2 grooves for the doors and make another frame inside the large frame to hold the doors. So here are the two pieces grooved out for the sliding doors, top and bottom track. Now I'm going to measure the sides and do the same for the sides. Alright, so here it is dry fitted. Grooved all around for the sliding doors. Now I just have to measure for the doors, cut the doors, and screw it all together and put it in. Alright, so I got the doors cut. Here's a dry fit. They slide nice. I think there's a go. I think I'll assemble it, put it in permanent. Alright, the sliding doors are in. It's complete. I got this here screwed in good, not going anywhere. They all slide nice. Just got to put a couple of handles on them. And away we go. We got closing storage. Well, I'll tell you what, I like this one so much, I'm going to do the same thing back here. Alright, here's the sliding doors, all assembled, ready to go in. Here's the frame up here. So now I'm just going to try to get it in there without it all coming apart. Fits. What we got going on here, the reason why you see this gap is the ceiling has a little bit of a bow to it. It's a little lower in the middle than it is at the ends. And it also tapers down like this. So this piece of wood is on a slight tilt. And I had to cut this piece and leave that gap in there. But it's together and it works. Now all it needs is get pegged in place. So I'll put a few screws down into this piece here and hold it, and we're all complete. Here's the back. Here's the front. And here we are, all screwed in, solid as a rock. I put a little shim up here and screwed it together. That'll be hidden with some trim someday. And there you have it. Another job done.